Hi, it's Dr. Danielle Moore Collins here, Dr. Botox from Dermaface MD. I am just parked at the side of the road and I'm reflecting on, I haven't told you guys the half of it. So I meant to do my driving behind the wheel on the wrong side of the road test and it's been a nightmare. When I got here, I got a car from Carvana. There's no new cars to be had and I've always had like Range Rovers and they gave them to me because I was on TV shows. And so I had to buy my first car. I didn't really know what I was doing. So I bought a little Mini Cooper because it's small and it would be easy to pass my driving test. First of all, actually, I bought a Range Rover, and then the Range Rover was taken off the list of cars available after 2 weeks having waited for it. So then I said, okay, do you know what? There was nothing else available, so I got a little black murdered out Mini, which is black rims, black wheels, black everything. And I thought that will be great because I've actually ordered a car for January and that will get me through. And it'll also be a cute little second car for nipping around the city. So basically, that's fine in theory. That car was due to be delivered, and with an hour's notice of before it was delivered, they said, oh, they found a light that was wonky with it. This is going back 7 weeks, by the way, 8 weeks. There was a light that was wonky with it. So we're going to get that fixed and then drop it to me. It ended up going to the dealership, Mini Alexander, over in East LA, about 40 minutes east of downtown LA. And the car stayed over there and was there for about 2 weeks. Then eventually it got dropped off to me. When they dropped it off, they were like the little catch on the trunk, the boot is a bit wonky. And anyway, I didn't really get into it. I was like, okay, fine, whatever, you know what? And so anyway, I drive it around and I'm taking my driving lessons with Mr. Tang. And who screams at me in Mandarin. And again, I've mentioned before, I don't understand him. He doesn't understand me. He's got Holy Mary Catholic statues all over the place. And I was like, Catholica, Catholico. He's like, Catholica. So we found some common ground, but it's been a disaster. I haven't done any lessons in 10 days. The Mini's been at the shop. I called her Margaret. So she went on a tow truck because she was spewing out smoke everywhere and had a meltdown on Rodeo Drive. Well, one road over, everyone was looking at me going, get out of your car. So went on the tow truck to foreign cars. They couldn't figure out what was wrong. They didn't put it on a diagnostic. They were like, one of us will bring it home and drive it for the weekend. I was like, well, we'll just try and actually find out what's wrong, but whatever. So it came back to me. Then the next day it was spewing smoke again. It goes back in a tow truck. It goes to Mini Cooper in Santa Monica. Then they give me a yellow car. Then they want the yellow car back and they give me a silver car. I'm like, fine, whatever. I'm grateful for the loaner. What do I care? Then Carvana and Silver Rock are all dealing with it. Then it turns out the repairs are about 9,000, but it's all covered under the warranty, so that's great. It's all approved. So Mini Cooper in Santa Monica were due to move buildings next weekend, and so they were starting it because they didn't want to move the car mid-service, whatever, mid-moving. So they rang me earlier on to say that they're actually not moving to the new building. They're actually shutting down and they're liquidating on Friday, and to take my car back or bring it to another dealership. Or I was like, that sounds like a you problem. I can't get hold of the lady in Carvana, and this is just turning into this absolute massive escapade. I'm just like, and I haven't done any of my driving lessons. I'm going to have to put off my driving test. It's in like 2 weeks and a day. Margaret the Mini's had a meltdown. I'm having a meltdown. I'm also launching my skincare product, Dermaface MD. I'm also going to do a whole new skincare range in 30-day challenge.